Here's how to max out your battle pass as quickly as possible inside of Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. You've got about 1 month to complete this. Let's get into it and explain everything and how it's working. So first off, you've got to get to level 70 this season to complete your battle pass entirely. Each page itself does add up pretty quickly, and the last page over here will be level 50. Once you've hit level 50, you'll unlock this reward here. Now obviously you've got your bonus rewards. You don't want to forget your bonuses, and this will take you to level 70 with the secret skins towards the end over here. And then obviously you've got your quest stuff as well, which you can do when it becomes available, which is coming soon, like the Jordans. So how exactly do you earn XP super fast this season? So first, as always, we're going to start off with the quest system, explaining how this works this season. It's actually really surprising, so let's quickly get into it. So first, we've got daily quests. In total, you're roughly going to do all these bonus quests here per day. If you log in every single day, that's a total of 63,000 XP per day. If you do that till the end of the season, it'll give you 22 levels. Weeklies, they've changed a little bit from the last OG season. This time they give a different format. So you've got the 50,000 bonus for only 4 stages, but you've actually got 5 weeks in total because we've got week 0. So if we add all these up together, if you do the bonuses at the top and all your weekly quests, it's going to give you a total of 10 levels overall until the end of the season. Reboot Rally sadly is only for rebooting back your friends. No XP in here, just free rewards if you want to do that. Next, we've got milestones. Milestones themselves have changed a little bit this season as well. They're actually a lot easier than previous seasons. Just don't forget to thank that bus driver every time and you'll zoom through all these pretty quickly. In total, all the milestones, including the gnome quests, there's some secret gnome quests where you get 10,000 per collecting each gnome. I'll put a video link to it on screen now where you can head to it if you want to see all the gnome locations. But yeah, all of these, including the gnome quests and the milestones and collecting the gnome, is going to add up to 20.25 levels. So let's just say 20 levels for the milestones. We've also got Fortnite Reload. These are just basic reload quests. There's only in total 2 levels out of all these. Pretty neat. We've also got Reload Dailies. Reload Dailies works exactly the same as dailies inside of Fortnite. This is, or BR should I say, BR and Reload work exactly the same. The Reload ones actually add up to the same number, obviously 22 levels if you do it until the end of the season. And ranked, unfortunately, there's no XP in here until you complete all your quests. And I think you start earning 10,000 per every certain storm circle survived or something, but I wouldn't focus these. If you want the free rewards though, feel free to play ranked to get these. So that's an overview of all that. There's one more as well, which we're missing on here. If we go on any creative island, we can press on quests over here and you can see if it'll load. Is it not loading for me? Okay, that one's struggling to load. Let's try this here. Okay, we got this one here and you can see you got your daily discovery quests. Again, these work exactly the same as the BR daily quests and the Reload daily quests, coming in with a total of 22 levels. Now, if we add up all of our quests for daily rewards and everything, it's actually going to be a shocking number for you guys, because as I said earlier, you only need 70 levels to complete your battle pass this season, and this number, when you add all of these together, is going, not including the creative ones, adds up to a total of 76 levels. Now, if you add on this over here, which is the accolades, if you don't know what accolades are, they're a new thing which recently got introduced. Is it going to allow me to update the collection? There we are. Each of these add up to a total of 2 levels, so the whole, basically all of the accolades add up to 2 levels, so that's going to actually take the number up to 78. Now, if we add in our creative daily discovery ones as well, that's going to give us a total of 100 levels. You only need 70 levels to rank up this season, so just from quests alone, this is the first time ever in history where you can use all of your quests XP rewards to level up super fast. However, there's better methods than just focusing quests because you want to get there quicker. On average, not everyone's going to be able to do their daily quests every single day. So let's take a look at the cap per each game mode, because there's a new XP system which has been added in for every mode. First off, we've got Battle Royale. Let's take a little look at all of Epic's game modes first. So Battle Royale is where we're going to start. Inside of Battle Royale, we know that you earn XP for doing standard stuff. However, there's actually a new system inside of here where you gain additional XP. For every 15 minutes you play in Battle Royale, you'll earn 24,000 XP, and you've got a time limit of 150 minutes per day you can spend in this game mode to earn that cap. With the cap being 244,000, that means you can get 3 levels in a total of 150 minutes. Pretty effective, including the XP you'll be earning from actually playing the mode, which works quite nicely. Obviously, you gain this XP from opening chests, searching different things, eliminating opponents, and just simple things like eliminating bosses, being the first to land on the island, and other similar things. Next up, we've got Reload. Reload works exactly the same as BR, however, the XP is actually higher. It'll give you 60,000 for every 15 minutes rather than BR giving you 24, which means overall, over that 150 minute cap, you should be earning 7.5 levels per day, which is kind of good, you know, decent amount from Reload. Plus, you gain XP for getting eliminations and opening stuff, but I think there's less things to do in here to gain that extra bonus XP, which you would gain in BR, for example, like eliminating bosses and things like that. In Reload, I feel like it's a lot more faster. That's why the XP is higher than the BR playtime. So now we're moving on to creative XP. You don't want to waste your time with these so-called XP glitch maps with timers. Don't do them, guys. They're just not worth your effort. They're a waste of your time for the amount of XP you're earning compared to the amount of time you're spending there getting the XP. And talking about timer style XP, the way it works is it stacks the XP up to the end. But you could just earn all that XP in the short space of time that you're waiting. Why wait when you can just earn it straight away? It just makes it feel like it's a lot because you're waiting a longer period of time. It's just stupid, and it's a strategy the maps use to bait you, so don't fall for it. So how exactly can we use normal methods? Well, the most iconic method which you guys have been using for the last few seasons or a good amount of time is Toy Box. You guys may have used this to get the Catalina skin very quickly. A lot of people did it within 2 to 5 minutes, and that's the strategy I'm going to be showing you here. You don't want to be getting your XP cap every day on creative. So the way XP creative works is you can see a screenshot here, the first half of it. Roughly, XP can give you around 100,000 to 200,000 per 10 to 15 minutes on a decently good XP map like Toy Box. I'll talk about some other XP maps in a second. But after this, your returns do start to diminish. You start getting diminishing returns up to that cap of 560,000. And sometimes when you hit that cap, XP will be completely gone for the day until reset of daily challenges, or XP will be extremely minuscule where it won't give you anything significant. You'll notice you'll be getting like 6 XP or 8 XP for things. That's because you've hit your cap. So don't worry if you hit your cap, just wait for the next day. But would you aim to hit the cap? Well, no. The most effective way of leveling up in creative is not always aiming for your cap. So what I do is I go on to a game of Toy Box, I aim for 200,000 XP. It takes me about 10 to 20 minutes, maybe a little bit less if you're on a good run with your eliminations, maybe even 2 to 5 minutes if you're just farming the henchmen and just focusing XP. But for me, I like to pick my loadout, etc., get my XP and aim for that 200,000. The reason I do that is because it gives you your daily discovery quests. Remember earlier I mentioned them? Well, yeah, it'll give you them pretty early. Then after you've done that, this will give you a total of roughly 3.25 levels per day if you just leave after doing that, or you could stay in for a little bit if your XP doesn't look like it's diminishing because you've got a supercharge from previous XP which you've not done on the previous days of dailies. Yes, I'm speaking a lot here, but that's the way it works. If you don't do your dailies from the previous day, they'll stack up as a supercharge sometimes. By the way, if anyone knows how supercharge work exactly, let me know in the comments, like how many days can you stack them for and how many is the cap, etc., and how much can you actually have in your supercharge. Sometimes I have a supercharge which gives me like 10 levels if I've not played for like a week, so it really is dependent on that. But don't focus the supercharge, just use that when it's there and take it as an advantage, because sometimes Epic even grant them out to us depending on how you're doing in the season. They basically want you to complete the pass, don't they? So they're going to give you supercharges when they can. So what do you do after that? Well, once you've done that, the 200,000 XP using the method on the daily discoveries, it's good because you get that 3.25 levels, and then you can either decide to play the map more if you want, or just leave it there until the next day. It's up to you. Good strategy, definitely worth doing. I actually think this is the fastest way of leveling up. This is the way I use to quickly level up, and then if I want to play longer, I can to get them extra bonus and hit that cap. That's my personal opinion. I always do this. A lot of people agree with me as well on this, on the shorts where I talk about Toy Box and just generally speaking to you guys in the map. So it's a cool way of kind of doing it very quickly. Some other maps I've got for you is 50 Fashion. Here's a little bit of gameplay of that. So the way the XP works on here is you simply gain it from searching boxes, playing the show, getting through different rounds, etc., and completing some of the mini games. But there's a new secret feature on 50 Fashion. If you stay in the game for about 15 to 16 minutes, you will actually be granted all of the XP available on the map after this point. So if you've not really been collecting much or getting much, then it will start granting it you, because for playtime, I decided to do that. So little secret, it's worth testing if you haven't done that. A lot of the people that play 50 Fashion know this. I personally haven't really spoke about this new XP system. I've changed in 50 Fashion because I wanted to test it fully, and it still is testing a little bit. So do go and give it a go. Let me know how it performs for you. For me, it was doing very well during the middle of last season, but I still stick to the Toy Box method usually. But if you want to play a little bit of fashion shows, it can be quite good for that. A few other maps I've got for you guys is this one here, Toy War, which is basically Toy Box but a team deathmatch version in zero build. You can see the XP grants it's given here. Now this is a little bit different. You can get XP for eliminations in here. You can also get XP for like revives, drop-ins, etc. And the grant is slightly different from the way it was on Toy Box, so the amounts will be slightly different. Again, it's in testing. Let me know what you guys think of the map, and I just want to know how's the map performing, because I've heard that some people sometimes crash on it. So please, if you do get a moment and play Toy War, please do, and let me know in the comments. It really does go a long way and help. And the next map I've got is a new one for you guys, actually. This one called Pillars of Fort. So this is a new map, and XP is inside of here. Inside of here, you simply gain XP for just playing over time. It'll just keep granting you, and also gain XP for eliminating other players. The idea of this map is you've got to stay on the pillars as long as you can to be the final one standing on the pillars. You can use items that it grants you, or you can buy items from the shop as well to get a little boost and a little enhancement when you first head into the arena. Head in with the map code. For any of these maps, guys, you can head in with the search map code, which I've got on screen. For this one, Pillars of Fort, you can search the word PAH, and it'll put you in PAH. Search that, and there it will be, Pillars of Fort. Press on it, and head on it. We've got Lego Fortnite next, which is an interesting one, because Lego Fortnite works a little bit differently. It's every 10 minutes this time, and you will be earning roughly 38,000. The time limit, again, for this is 150 minutes per day, with the daily cap being 570,000. In total, you can earn 7.1 levels from playing Lego, which is kind of good, with that limit obviously being 150 minutes. I think it's decent. It's not too much time spent, and I think anyone can kind of do this, but you can't AFK it. If you AFK it, you will get kicked, or it'll stop you from earning the XP. So do be careful with that. You kind of have to move like every 10 minutes or so. Personally, I avoid Lego Fortnite for farming XP. It's just too much hassle. Fort Festival is next for XP, and sadly, it's been extremely nerfed. The XP is now only 4,000 per 10 minutes. It's been significantly decreased. It used to be way higher than this. The time limit is still 200 per day, but the cap is now 80,000. This is the stats I've found, so definitely worth considering maybe not playing Festival currently off the current stats. If the stats do get improved, or there are any changes or adjustments to it, let me know in the comments, and I'll pin one or put it into my comments so you guys are aware. Other than that, rocket racing is pretty useless for XP, so I'm just not going to go over that in today's video. There's been no changes to it. It's 2,000 per race plus dailies. It really isn't worth the grind. But that's it for today's XP video. Don't forget, the quickest way to gain XP as fast as possible in a short space of time will be doing the Toy Box Daily Discovery Quest, which I mentioned earlier in the method in the creative section. But long term, obviously mixing together your challenges and your creative stuff will get you to that max level 70 in no time. I've heard people are already there within like 24 hours of playing since the season's launched. Like, I generally think any of you could probably get there that quickly if you grinded it. This is the easiest season ever to level up. So that's the conclusion for today's video. If you enjoyed, pop in code post to support me further, and I'll see you in future content. Peace.